This is Info Live TV, Headline News. I'm Daniel Ben-Nun. As polling stations opened for mayoral races across Israel on Tuesday, polls show that the closely watched races in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv were tightening. In the capital, secular candidate Nir Barkat's recent 14-point margin over ultra-Orthodox challenger Meir Porush has been cut to 9 percentage points. In Tel Aviv, Mayor Ron Huldeh is facing a surprisingly strong bid by Dov Chanin, a member of Knesset of the leftist Chadash party. If Huldeh fails to win 40% of the vote in Tuesday's election, he will face Chanin in a two-way runoff. Though it remains uncertain which candidate will triumph in the Jerusalem mayoral race, one thing is becoming apparent: it is going to be a close call. Barkat was leading in most polls, but analysts expect today's vote to be determined by the ratio between secular and ultra-Orthodox voters. And if past experience is anything to go by, secular and modern Orthodox voters will be outnumbered by the ultra-Orthodox public, who are expected to come out in droves as instructed by leading rabbis. Samples taken from a Syrian site bombed by Israel on suspicion it was a covert nuclear reactor contained traces of uranium, diplomats said on Monday. The diplomats said the uranium was processed and not in raw form, proving beyond a reasonable doubt that the structure destroyed by the Israeli Air Force was in fact, as both Israel and America suggest, a nuclear facility. The findings are to be included in a report presented to the IAEA's 35-nation board next week. Defense Minister Ehud Barak decided on Monday that a minimal amount of fuel will be allowed to enter Gaza on Tuesday, granting a reprieve to Gaza's sole power station, which was facing closure due to a lack of fuel. The Defense Ministry said the decision was a response to a request by Quartet envoy Tony Blair, who met with Barak on Monday. Barak conditioned the ongoing flow of fuel to Gaza on a cessation of rocket attacks on southern Israel, but said that all border crossings with Gaza will remain sealed. The Knesset on Monday held a special session to mark 13 years since the assassination of Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, which followed the state memorial ceremony. During the session, Likud chairman Benjamin Netanyahu slammed the recent partial broadcast of interviews with Rabin's killer Yigal Amir, saying that such irresponsible actions could corrupt Israel's youth. Prime Minister Olmert also delivered a speech at the state ceremony in which he called for major territorial concessions in the current peace talks. Foreign Minister Livni urged the United States to stand firm against Iran's nuclear program and extremists in the region during a telephone conversation she held on Monday with Vice President-elect Joe Biden. She also thanked Biden for the work he had already done on behalf of Israel and said she'd look forward to working with him in the future. Besides Livni, Biden also spoke with Defense Minister Ehud Barak and Likud party leader Benjamin Netanyahu for the first time since being elected vice president. Thank you for watching Info Live TV, Israel's only internet television channel that broadcasts in 4 languages from Jerusalem to the world.